Hello and welcome, everyone. Hi. I was told to hurry up, so I'm hurrying up. So we'll just let everyone just casually take their seats. This is 1MC, so we're not super rigid about start times. But we do like to have order and predictability so that folks can come and learn the things they want and participate and then be on their way. So I am Tania Browning, and I'm super excited to have you all here connecting one another. I'm recognizing most everyone's face, but I think I am also seeing some new faces. So who's been here before? Who brought a friend? All right, so I see some opportunity. Awesome. Who's that? She's stinky. Okay. So awesome. So we have a stinky dog that's super cute over there. I can't wait to say hi. So welcome to 1MC. We are super excited to have you. And if you haven't grabbed a cup of coffee yet, there is some at the back of the room. So 1 Million Cups is a Kauffman Foundation. And you're familiar, most of you have been here before. Our mission is to bring entrepreneurs in and create a safe, do I have bullets? I know I have the worst memory. But it's basically, safe, supportive environment where we learn more about each other and really create that safe ecosystem of support. And so today we have some presenters where we will exercise that practice of supporting other entrepreneurs in the area and find out how we can be useful, the awesome things that they're doing, and continue to build this awesome group. So we meet every Wednesday, you already know because you're already here, at 9:30, and we are at the Hivve, and we do have, Hivve, and there's a QR code. There's a QR code where we're gonna scan it, and then we're gonna check in so we can get, it'll be back there. Metrics, so it's always good to see what's working, what's not working, and how we can improve, and we can gauge some of that by attendance, but also I never gauge it actually by attendance, it's an engagement, but that's what we're supposed to do, so we get these cool cups. All right, so without further ado, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you our presenter today, Gears and Springs Robotics. Matthew, where are you? Are you ready? Okay. All right, thank you, Matthew, so much. Welcome to the stage.
Thank you, Tania. All right, let's see. Shh. Okay, guys, my name is Matthew. I apologize for the skunk smell. Evie got hit last night, and I can't get it out of my nose or my skin. I've shared the love with Trever. He can't get it out of his hands now. So I'm here speaking for gas robotics. That's what I like to do with my future, and also gas spots. So our thing is bridging the gap between interest and action in competitive robotics. Our mission statement is Gears and Springs is dedicated to fostering innovation and creativity in students, engineers, and tech enthusiasts. By providing hands-on education kits and an exciting competition platform, we aim to inspire problem-solving, teamwork, and passion for technology, all while promoting environmental sustainability. Big ask. So what's the problem? There's a STEM education gap. Many students lack hands-on experience to STEM subjects. There's also lack of access. Expensive equipment and limited educational programs create barriers for students and young engineers to learn. Environmental sustainability, there's a need for greater engagement in sustainability, especially in tech and engineering. And there's also underrepresented populations in STEM for women, who make about 34%, rural communities, which are often overlooked, and the curious, who might not have a technical background but are interested. So the solution is combat robotics, competitive robotics. This is a TV show called BattleBots. Can I see a raise of hands who has seen this show before? Okay. It's got mass appeal, but it's expensive, about $100,000 per robot, and about 250 pounds per robot. It's only for kind of like a niche group. So, here we go. And there we go. And let's try that again. No?
It's coming out of your laptop.
Oh, perfect. Well, the video shows a bunch of 250-pound robots hitting each other, and sparks and flames and explosions. It's fantastic. I fell in love with BattleBots back in the 1990s, and 6 years ago, I introduced the sport to my girlfriend. I watched her enjoy the huge hits, and she soon came to appreciate how the teams would incorporate slight design changes and strategies to give their bots an advantage. It's this love for the engineering problem solving. You can play it. Go for it. Yeah, you can play it.
It's quite a spectacle.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. What a shot by
And for scale, they're probably the size of a table. So, Gears and Springs aims to bridge the STEM education gap through its accessible, hands-on approach to robotics and engineering. Start small, start simple, with 3D printed bots. The competitive platform offers accessibility with affordable kits that are easy to assemble and may or may not need coding. It's possible for everyone to have a tailored hands-on experience with STEM. This creates an inclusive platform where students from underserved communities can participate in teamwork, creativity, and innovation. Gears and Springs can partner with schools, local organizations, community centers to reach these underrepresented groups and offer scholarships. The hands-on building process helps students see the practical applications of what they learn and offers real-world problem-solving skills. We can also help build the STEM career pipeline by collaborating with tech companies and local educational institutions. These industry partners can provide mentorships, intern opportunities, and even job placement support on the end of things. We'll also be sustainable by using recycled filament for 3D printing, uncommon materials like trash bots, which I could show you later on, and modular designs and ablative parts that can come off easily and be reattached. Overall, Gears and Springs aims to make education, STEM education, more accessible. So, why now? Social trends, environment, and technology. The social trends are federal push to further STEM education everywhere. Environmental mindset in engineering and design is extremely crucial. Technology like 3D printing, I already said, and the size of price of components have made it now so easy to create your ideas. So here's a competitive landscape. We have First Robotics, which some people might be familiar with. They're a national company. They're in schools. They do Lego robotics. They do bigger competitions. And those competitions are complex and very exclusive to people that already have had education in these fields. There's also travel needs, so it's not local. KiwiCo is an online kit for kids. I think they have a subscription model, and it's not competition-focused or team-focused. It's a one done and on to the next one kind of mindset. It's not environmental. And there are also other companies selling kits, but they're not kind of teaming it up with the competition kind of platform. So, Gears and Springs can generate revenue through kits, direct sales, entry fees, sponsorships and advertising, educational and training workshops, merchandise sales, grants, educational funding, and those are some of the ways. I'm about 6 minutes in right now. Let's see. Keep going?
You're almost at 6 minutes, yep.
Okay. So my story is I'm a maker. I've been nursing for the last 10 years, but I'm kind of getting away from nursing and getting into this because this is my passion. This is where my people are. And that is our team, and Smelly Evie is the moral comic report. So this idea started in April, and I built a pusher bot and a drum bot based on kits. This kind of created my kind of creative drive. Took some 3D classes. I made a battle arena that has beautiful LED lights. And then I created some teams with some friends that I met, and those teams dropped out in September. So here we now in October. I had no competition, but we are redesigning and getting back on the horse. There you go. So the future, we would love to expand into more towns, offer alternative robotic competitions, build local teams to compete in larger competitions, and we need marketing, connections, relationships, ideas, website, and e-commerce assistance, and be able to pay people for their time. So, thank you very much. Ready? Yes, sir.
What age are you targeting?
All ages. I figure with the kind of Taylor approach, we can get young kids to kind of just play with like line models, making circuits, and then build that into more engaging. What ages are your young kids?
Can you repeat the question? I'll ask you a question.
Oh, sure. So what is a young kid? I don't know. I would say whoever has that creative spark. If they're playing with Legos, they can do this stuff.
Is your goal to eventually have some kind of ranking system where you have tier S competitions, tier 2, tier 3, and that, and then make kind of a league style? Is that where your goal is?
Yes. Starting off with individuals and teams, and then kind of growing into a competition group. I'm sorry. The question was, do I intend to have a competition and a ranking system in the competition? Yeah. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Your general location of where you are wanting to engage with students, do you have priority setting? We're here in Grants Pass, but is the organization able to take programming to another site and implement a program, or is it something where students would need to come to you in Grants Pass?
I believe we would be able to go. The battle arena is 100% remote, and it could be powered by batteries and work at nighttime, and it would be able to go wherever the people are needed. And then hopefully with more people and more networking, we can build more arenas, get those into specific cities, and start building. Okay. What else?
So you mentioned that your teams, and I have to admit I was kind of listening, but I was also kind of paying attention to the dog.
Thank you.
So you mentioned that you had teams, but the teams dissipated.
Yeah. What caused them to stop?
No,
Oh.
about that. Making new teams.
Yes.
What would that look like? How could we support you in creating teams? Like, if you have someone who has access to students in a facility, what would you need to bring programming to get those students excited?
I would like to be organized to the point where I can help those students. Right now, I mean, my last page, all the things I was asking I need help with, that's a pretty big list. And while how do I say it? I've been meeting with middle schools, high schools, and today I'm going to St. Mary's in Medford to meet with their robotics group to see if what I can offer and how we can kind of work together. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
I was curious if you if you had a space, you have the knowledge, you have the skill, you had students available to you. Is there a fee that would need to be paid for you to deliver, build a team, and maybe, I guess that's like.
Those are good future questions. I don't know the answers to those right now. Yeah. Yes.
If I understood correctly, you're selling the kits or you're
The kits don't exist right now. The kits are kind of estimated to be around $20 a kit, and that's for the really basic kit. I think we could probably get it cheaper, but this election thing, it might change some prices. So I would be selling the kits, but the kits are kind of just like the seed to get the interest going. So we wouldn't make money off the kits. It would just be something that they would be adding to the events, getting people into seats. And then I didn't say it because I was running short on time, but I would be charging the spectators and not the applicants during these competitions. So get more people kind of enthusiastic and getting in there.
Is your goal within these tournaments, so to speak, to have sponsorship money to be able to pay out contestants and teams? That's how you're going to bring them in, bring in...
Yes, having prizes, 3D printers as prizes, that kind of stuff would bring more people in. That would be the goal ultimately.
What barriers do you anticipate there being to keeping participants?
The simplicity of the original bots would be a kind of barrier. I think people would get kind of tired of the plastic bots initially, and then when I move on to metal, CNC machining, that kind of stuff. Did everyone hear the question? Say that again one more time. What barriers do I anticipate in keeping the teams and everyone interested in this sport? So being so simple at the beginning would be a barrier, and then moving on to more difficult bots, more complex bots, bots that need coding, AI bots, autonomous vehicles, that kind of stuff. There's a program called F110th that does autonomous race cars. It's beautiful. Other schools have done it. It's a really cool thing. And there's another program called Micro Mouse, which is huge in Japan, and it is machine learning mice that go through a maze, and it's the fastest to get to the center of the maze, and it is also pretty captivating to watch.
How big is the arena that you would need?
The arena I have right now is 4 foot by 4 foot, 2 foot high. So small, easy.
Fairly doable.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Would you say that your focus right now is getting students involved?
Yes. My focus right now is getting students involved, and well, yes. Because I'm going to talk to OSU Cascades in Bend to see if I could get them interested in something like this. But that would be an older group that would have a lot more knowledge than the smaller kids, smaller units. Yes.
When people get interested, you get the cheap kits, right? And then you planted that seed. They want to move more into competition and more into CNC style metal and everything. How do you bridge that gap? That's a big financial gap.
It is.
So is that through grants, again, sponsorships, really working there because you got a shot at a ton of money?
So I get lost in the last part of the sentence. So say that one more time.
Basically, short story, how do you bridge that gap between someone who is wanting to kind of get in that competition from just the plastic bots going to metal?
Okay, going from plastic to metal bots, huge change. That would require them to learn 3D modeling if they were going to build their own bot. I would like to have designs that are already built that they can apply to CNC machining. I am in the process of moving from Bend here to Ashland, where my sweetheart is working in Ashland right now, and so I'm familiar with some of the companies up there, and through COCC, their community college, one of the metal companies just donates their metal to the college, and that would be an amazing resource to be able to get that around here. I have some companies in like White City and Central Point that I like to go talk to.
Is it always battles, or would there be challenges that
Is it always battles, or will there be challenges? The battle part of the competition also brings itself small changes to augment their robot. The original focus will be the battle robots, and then once there is a community of people more interest, then I'd like to get into the F-110, the autonomous robots, the micro mouse. It's not as hard hitting, but it's mentally stimulating.
Two things here. One, you might find that it's easier for people to bridge the gap going for the micro mouse
Yeah,
rather than destroying the thing they're spending so much money on if they can just continually race it for a while.
thank you.
It might be easier for them to start. So my question is this: if you had a choice between hundreds of kids who are interested, ready to go, or $100,000, which would you pick?
100 kids. If I had a choice between 100 kids that were interested or $100,000, I would definitely go with 100 kids. My drive is not for the money. My drive is for education and to help people find their people. Because when I was growing up, I loved the hell out of BattleBots, but none of my friends liked it. And it's only been about a year now where I started finding my own people. So definitely the kids. And then you're concerned about them making something, spending money on that thing, putting it into the arena and being destroyed, valid. Ablative armor and ablative parts, or parts that can come off safely and be put back on, that is one of the design choices I'd like to go, and that is part of the sustainable kind of focus.
I'm going to offer some advice. I've been a first robotics coach for Mathew City. I taught robotics at the library. I would suggest libraries. Schools are great, but schools are kind of, a lot of them are, the high schools at least are doing first robotics.
Yeah.
They need help with that too, and that could be a good place for you to get interest. But then at the middle school level, which is where I think this might do really well, doing libraries would be worthwhile. There's libraries everywhere, and then having places like Talent Maker City or CreatorWorks, there's those organizations around. Having them make teams would just be I see it as a relatively underserved area that has a lot of potential. So not really a question, just there you go.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, just another thought is this obviously it looks a lot of fun. I've definitely been through robotics over the years as well. But one thing that could help, being that you're dealing with students and kids, is they're going to be, I think, easier to get interested than parents are, and so being good at telling the story about how these skills translate, right?
Mhm.
What is the path? Like, this is fun and awesome, can be expensive, can be a very expensive hobby to get into over the years. So, like, how does this translate? And it does. It's a very translatable skill set, engineering all the different pieces of it. But getting to be able to tell that path, like, here's where this translates in real world, as well as being an amazing sport and camaraderie and team. All the parts of it that are the talking points for the adults that want to hear that the kids are getting something out of it other than just.
So you're saying having specific elevator pitches for different people?
I will always talk to your audience, right?
Yeah.
So if you're looking for money, if you're looking for students, like, you're going to be going through adults to get to those things, right?
Sure.
And so what do the adults want to hear? What are the talking points for the adults?
The talking points I've heard from adults so far has been their worry about cost, and that's where the kind of parts that come off kind of was inspired, because what it costs like $1.50 to print a bot right now with 3D printing. It's inexpensive, and then some of the motors and parts can be changed and adapted to make them stronger for the combat system or the arena. And I would like to kind of incorporate that into classes where they get to play with some of the older kids, like epoxies and stuff like that to make what they have stronger. Yeah, and different printing materials as well.
Matt, I have a question for you from someone who's
There's a live stream? If I wasn't nervous now, I'm definitely nervous. Okay, okay, okay.
The question is, are you working with a STEM program in the Phoenix Talent School District?
I have not gone to Phoenix or Talent. I would like to.
I just have a
Yeah.
resource for you.
Yeah.
Person to connect you with.
Okay. Fantastic. Yes.
Is one of the aspects to keep people engaged, right? They're always going to want to learn, and they're always going to want to make adjustments and stuff, and you're mitigating the cost by 3D printing. So, and I may have heard it wrong, but each arena will be different, right? It's a different combat zone. Is that what you were kind of getting at earlier, where it would be people would make adjustments to their bots based off of the zone as well?
That has not, so changing, are all arenas going to be the same? I think from the beginning, they will be the same. There are some other, I think, robotic online resources that do have the BattleBots have saws that come up and attack, and some other things have drop doors or hidden doors that can fall out, and it kind of makes it more. I haven't got there yet, but it does sound fun.
I guess an idea.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a million different directions you can go with this. Robotics is vast and diverse. What could you do in the next month that would be very cheap and would prove whether or not that idea works? Like, what are you thinking is the first step you're going to take this week, ideally, that would give you the most information possible about which direction to go?
What would be the thing I could do this week to give me the most information on which direction I would go? I was hoping that would be 1 million cups. Yes, yes. I think meeting with St. Mary's today and hopefully Ashland Middle School later on this week will give me some kind of goal, because I don't know anything about their programs. Thank you. Yes, Trever.
I would also talk about maybe the opportunity of doing a demo or something at the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Yes,
Those are great spaces. Kids are, you have a very captive audience.
I have emailed Boys and Girls Club a couple
And there's
times.
some funding through some avenues there as well, potentially, if there's a real program in place. So
You guys are great. Yes.
Have you met with anybody from your middle school or Hivve?
No. Yes. Yes.
Also, just let you know that my 10-year-old was in a robotics club through 4-H
Yeah.
that stopped happening because they lost funding for it.
Ah.
At the time that it stopped, there were 8 kids participating.
Oh.
So
So I have possible 8 kids.
out there,
Yeah. Yeah.
My daughter goes to read Trever Charter Academy. They're in a robotics competition right now. So they have 5 classes left on Wednesdays and are competing at the beginning of December.
Is this First Robotics?
I'm not sure, but I know that it's a robotics thing that they're doing. And if you want to reach out, the director of the school's name is Cecile
Cecile.
Enright.
All right.
Good place to just get in and get involved.
I didn't spell that correctly, but I will come and find you. Yeah.
And I just wanted to throw that out there too. I mean, CreatorWorks has been looking at trying to beef up robotics in this extracurricular space, not on school time, but taking our connection with the school to help facilitate that. We try very hard to not start programs we don't have instructors for.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's an opportunity there where we could donate the space, bring your expertise and the connection, and then we can figure out, brainstorming, partnering. Sounds like there's a lot of interest in things.
Yeah, I definitely like to get some more partners.
If this is a barrier, then I would love to chat with you about how we can fix that.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. This is.
It's not a question more or less of just an idea too. One thing that I think you could do is go out Klamath Falls and visit over at OIT.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I've gone up and spoke with, my son goes to mechanical engineering, and talked with one of the professors, and they're always open to just discuss tons of different things, so I think it might be a great idea to bounce some ideas off of everything on that issue.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I want to be more prepared to be able to talk to these individuals. So I hope going to schools like the middle schools and everything will kind of give me some more information. Then I can be prepared to go talk to the big boys. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
One more question. You've kind of given us, but if you could narrow it down to two things, how can this community be most helpful to you?
By questioning my paths and kind of adding a little bit of speed bumps here and there, I think would help me learn and get to where I need to go. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Before you leave, Matthew, I would like to present you with the prestigious 1 Million Cups mug. You can only get this mug by stepping on the stage and presenting to these fine folks. So you are now a proud owner in a very small group of people. So
Handshake.
congratulations. Perfect. Anybody want a handshake? Thank you all for being here. As always, this is great. It's a great community of people to be in and be a part of. Matthew, did you get some good feedback and some good ideas today? You just need to make sure that you know the people who shared the ideas with you. So that's what this next part is about, is thank you for listening to Matthew. Thank you for providing the feedback and asking questions and all the things. Now it's time for us to get up and talk to each other and do some networking and make sure that Matthew has everyone's connective tissue that they could possibly offer him on his little notepad over there. You're welcome to pet the dog. You will smell like skunk afterwards. But you can wash your hands and cover it up with other smells, but it's still there. Anyhow, again, thanks for being here. I did want to give one plug on behalf of the Hive. So November 10th, we are going to have, if any bluegrass fans in the room, we're going to have an amazing band. We have Hot Buttered Rum coming up from the Bay Area. It's going to be incredible. And we also have Fox and Bones coming down from Portland to open for them. That show is going to be unbelievable and a real treat here in the Valley. Like, it's going to be awesome to have them here. So November 10th, check it out. We will be hosting that here. Tell your friends about this experience. Get more people here. We just need to keep growing it. We have more speakers lined up now. Kim, are we releasing that schedule? Like, are we posting all the speakers and when they're going to be speaking on our Facebook page? Ideally, we'll post at least the ones we know about this week. That's our commitment.
Yeah, we're creating if you want to leave us your email, we will not pull up your email, but there have been requests for information. So we are gathering an email list. I have a sheet so that we can actually inform you of events. It's kind of tying in with the SOH, but we could let you know who's going to be presenting, because there was a really great mention of having the right industry in the room for our presenters. And so, again, even with Matthew, it was nice. Thank you for the great questions. But if you want to be on the email list, we can email you, let you know who's coming up. We have some super cool, like the whole sequence of presenters are amazing. We have someone from the traded sector that'll be here on the 20th. So there's some nice diversity, and we have one of our own next week. So it's going to be awesome. But if you would like to be on the email list, please let me know, and we can get information out to you early who's presenting. And if you know someone that wants to present, please let us know.
Come on up here real quick. We have a little bit of time, so I wanted to ask you all. There is a model for 1MC, and we do our best to follow that model, and they have rules and stuff around what the brand's associated with as far as how we do 1MC. But question I have is some feedback questions about how we're doing right now as a group, as a collective, right? And how we could continue to grow this and expand this group and have more people participate. So I'm just lobbing that out there if there's any ideas or questions or thoughts.
either young in their journey or, or going to take the next step. And I get to engage with them here. Some of them I follow up with afterward, whether it's through social or your channels. I want to follow their journey after today. I want to hear, did 1MC or the people they connected with here have an impact, or what did they learn after they left here today, and where are they at?
So actually, a beautiful thing is that's part of this process is there is a goal of having them actually return and give an update months after they've come and presented and implemented some of that feedback and whatnot. But there would be, it would be interesting to try and get some of that maybe visible on our Facebook page or in some fashion, right? And updates on those stories. But that is part of the path, is to have people come back and give updates. So that's a great idea, though. Thank you.
And we could post that on the Facebook page, for instance, with Mathew. It'd be really fun to have him show up again. And one of the presenters early on, Sploot, we have since 1MC. She has since moved forward and has located a VC to support her. So she's going to come back in 2025, let us know where she's at, but hopefully she will have launched. So that's how powerful this is. But I love the stories. I'm love capturing those. So I would love to do that. And we will have return presenters. We already have some that want to come back.
Brad.
Probably a really bad idea.
Love bad ideas.
We love those.
Slack or Discord, where we create a new channel for every.
It's a horrible idea.
It's just horrible.
Ask questions there, provide updates, and we can have this community is on that Slack, and they can hop in and get updates there, provide feedback, and track stuff. I don't know. It could be a lot of upkeep to make it useful, but if it's a community, if we're trying to build a community, then having a place to be a community.
I think maybe at some point, and again, I don't want to, I'm not, like, that's a great idea. I think, the experience I've had is, yes, the energy, especially early on with a small group, like you really need a reason for people to go there, for them to create a pattern of going there. And with if there's not a bunch of activity happening there already. So I think if we can do something like that and create that conversation currently where we have that opportunity, which is the Facebook page, having more feedback on there from people here talking about the session they went to, or questions, or people who spoke posting things there, that I think that would be a start for the concept at least, and then we can maybe migrate it when we have that mass. Yes. A worse idea? Please. Fantastic. A worse idea too, we could just start a chain mail and send updates to each other via chain mail. When you get it, you got to put your update and then you send it to the next person. Perfect. I saw Eva's hand first.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, a branch of this idea is just a Facebook group that's attached to the Facebook page, because then everybody can contribute easily to the group.
Facebook group attached to the page. All right. I saw a hand here first, and then we'll go back here. Yes.
Say if you can, when you do your QR code for check-in, also have a QR code for your social media.
So
good. More QR codes. QR codes. Oh my gosh. Have you guys heard about the QR code scam that's happening? And it happened to us with one of our posters. Somebody went and just taped a QR code over our QR code. And they were selling tickets to the show, but not. Yeah, it was super fun.
One of the things that I feel is kind of lacking is the ease of follow-up with people. And we run into so many people, we meet so many different types of healers, we might be interested or something that could happen future online. Whether it's on Facebook or whether it's a
Totally.
I would answer that. So the 1MC
Over here.
is branded, and so they're very specific about what we do. So the whole premise is that, the presenters, the entrepreneurs, the startups, those businesses under 5 years have a space to present. But I also agree with you. That is the idea that we were talking about in building, is those after sessions that we could host. I think even like mini workshops, because you do have experience, and many of you in the room have things to share. And so I think, what does that look like in the future? Does it look like additional, meet and greet or meet times, or how does that look? But we will use the platform for different maybe sessions to support entrepreneurs. But again, through the 1MC, they got it down, and this is they've been doing for 50 years. So but we could add that. We are using the platform on the 27th for a season of giving, and we will be hosting some nonprofits that are also entrepreneurs that do some really great work in our community. I want to showcase and give honor to them. So on the 27th, there's going to be some nonprofits. If there's nonprofits in the room that would like to join us, please let me know. But yeah, thank you. That's a good question.
Also, as long as everybody has at some point or another registered with the QR code, we are collecting the information. So when we're ready to take that step and have some version of a Rolodex, if you will, and connective tissue, whether it is, some form of Discord or maybe a circle, like a circle community, which would be awesome, because then we can have the presentations there and all kinds of interesting things, where we at least have some data, the information about who's participating to engage them. So, bam. Via what? Oh, owl. Ooh, messenger owl.
What's that?
Messenger owl. Yeah, you have to be a wizard though, or.
No, I'm not techie.
Yep. Tablets.
Wow.
It's a good idea. That's right.
All right.
Anybody else? Good? Awesome. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy each other. Don't leave yet.
Yeah.
Stick around. Connect, and have a great day. There will be more coffee on the way.
Oh, more coffee on the way. We ran out of coffee for this.
If you're interested in tickets for the show on the 10th, the QR code is on the stage screens. One more quick announcement I forgot to make. This Friday, our one of our favorite artists here, Eva Creature, is going to be our featured artist on the back wall. You should all come first Friday. There's going to be how many artists, Colleen? 9 artists presenting their work. They'll be here. We'll have wine served and some food. We'll have music. It'll be an amazing event. So this Friday, come between 5 and 8 p.m.